Hey, what's up guys? This is Alo Knight, and today we're going to be reviewing this really cool Lego chess set that I got from my cousins. If you haven't already checked it out, please go ahead and check the description or the I right here or here. I'm not too sure. For the last unboxing video, that'll be unboxing part 3, where I talk about this chess set and how I got it. So I already have it built right here. So we're going to be looking at the set, looking at its features, and we're going to be comparing it to a standard chessboard like this one that you would see in a Scholastic tournament mostly. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So here is a regular vinyl chessboard, and here it is next to our Lego chess set. So let me get some measurements for you guys. Okay. So your standard vinyl chess set, your standard vinyl chessboard is about 20 inches wide. And for this Lego set, it comes in at about 10 inches. So it's about a quarter of the size. And this is one very beefy boy. It's about 2 inches thick. One thing I like about this chess set, before I bring the phone over to me so you guys can see it, I like this about this chess set. It's actually pieces are inside. There's these little pieces that keep the boards loose enough to where you can take them off whenever you want. And this is actually where all the pieces are. Please ignore those checker sets, the checker set. I'm not sure what that was included. No, I'm just kidding. Well, if you're into that sort of thing, checkers is in here as well. I know a lot of people love that game. So I'm gonna bring the camera towards me now, and then we're gonna get this review started. But before we go ahead and jump right into the set, please consider subscribing. I do mostly chess content, mostly reviews about books and chess clocks, and occasionally fun stuff like this and analysis videos. And if that sounds good to you, then you should consider subscribing. Okay, so let's do a switcheroo. All right, here we have our pieces, and a closer look at the board. It's not completely flat. It has 2x2 jumper plates, so whenever you put the pieces on it, it actually sticks. It's not like a secure fit, because the heaviest pieces like the kings and the queens will fall, but it's good enough. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these pieces out, and I have a regular bag of chess pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing size comparisons for you guys. All right, let's take a look at the pawns. Here's a black pawn and the white pawn. So the majority, all of the white pieces are white with blue, dark blue, and they have silver accents. And as for black, it's mostly black with red accents, with the red and silver accents. All right, so let's compare this to a pawn. Here we go, pretty similar in size. The most drastic difference between these pieces is of course the base, and that is to accommodate for the small square sizes. You see, the pawn could probably fit, but a larger piece like a rook would have some trouble, and a king wouldn't fit, and it would make it really awkward. Okay, those are the pawns. Let's go ahead and take a look at the knights next. The knights are probably my favorite. Good, here we are. I like the little flat back and the little ears. That's really nice. And the eyes are silver for white and gold for black. And all the pieces have this 2x2 base, so they can all clamp on the board. Here we are next to a knight piece, fairly similar in size. Okay, now for the bishops. Here we are. I really like the design of the bishop too. It's a toss-up whether I like the design of the knight more or the bishop. I'm gonna have to give it to the knights because the knights are my favorite piece as far as aesthetics go. Okay, so now we're going to compare the Lego bishop to a plastic bishop. Okay, similar in size once again. And now with the bigger pieces, instead of how the pawns just have the 2x2 base and nothing around it, every piece has a 2x2 base, but they have these little added curves to make it a little bit thicker, to make it nice to hold. Okay. Next, we're gonna go into the rooks. And now I love this set, but if I had to complain about something aside from the size, which isn't a problem, it had to be that the rooks have a little bit of a tan exposed at the bottom. because the majority of these pieces have little tan parts inside of them to get this effect where you can have pieces sticking out on all four corners, but it's not really a problem. The Rooks look nice out of the way. Okay, here's a battle worn Rook, similar size. Okay, and now for the queens. Unfortunately, there is only one queen per set. Usually we would have two, but we only have one. I mean, there's only two queens. Yeah, two queens per set. There we go. Okay, so here you are. This is one of the more basic looking ones, but this entire chess set looks pretty basic, and I personally prefer my sets to look basic. Here we are. Okay. And now for the king. Oh, I forgot to mention the chess set that I'm using over here, these plastic chess set. It's based on the 3 3/4 inch king. Okay. Here are the kings. Of course, they're the largest piece of the Lego set. And here it is compared to a black king. I'd say these pieces are pretty good. I like them a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this set together. I'm gonna set them up, that way you guys can see what this chess set looks like fully set up. Okay, one small detail about this chess set, the board specifically, that I like is it has these little corner tiles here to help you put these pieces back on. I mean the panels back on. It tells you where they should go, which is nice. This is a little small detail. Okay, let's go ahead and get it set up now. And here we are. It is fully set up and ready to be played with. All right, here we are back again. So in conclusion, if your son or daughter likes Legos and they like chess, then this is a good gift for them. It's 2 in 1. And also, if you're an adult Lego fan that also happens to play chess, this will be a nice little pickup. Go ahead and leave in the comments if you would ever take this to a chess tournament and ask your opponent if y'all can play with it in the tournament. That'll be pretty insane. Okay, aside from that, to watch another one of my videos, please click right here. To watch a playlist of my other reviews, go ahead and click right here. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and have a good one.